Hello. Are you waiting for the streetcar?
Yes, I am. But I wish that I did not have to write it. That is why I voted for Rob Ford.
Oh. Tell me more. I'm interested in how Rob Ford will make your commute better.
Rob Ford does not like streetcars and will phase them out. Then cars can move faster, and I can either drive or take a bus instead.
You do realize that rail vehicles carry more people than buses, so removing them will mean more buses will be needed?
I don't care.
And that streetcars encourage economic development along their routes, whereas increased driving results in more surface parking lots downtown?
I don't care.
And that new streetcar lines have recently been built in Portland, Seattle, and Tampa?
I don't care.
And that Philadelphia and San Francisco restored streetcar service to lines that had been replaced with buses?
I don't care.
And that Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Oklahoma City, Tempe, Detroit, Cincinnati, and a dozen other cities in the United States are now starting construction on new streetcar lines?
I don't care.
So you think that, despite everything I just pointed out, a modern city should have a vision of removing streetcars? I guess Rob Ford is not only smarter than transit experts in Toronto, but in every city in North America?
Yes. Rob Ford does not like trains. He will stop them. He will stop the gravy trains.
I'm not talking about gravy trains. I'm talking about real trains.
He will stop the gravy train and sell it for parts to replace it with a bus and new subways.
Hold on. I thought we were discussing the merits of streetcars versus buses, which are at least of comparable feasibility. Now you say Rob Ford will not only phase out streetcars, but build new subways as well?
Yes. Transit City was a communist plot by that dictator David Miller that will now become new subway lines instead.
Wait. Subway lines are prohibitively expensive. Transit City LRT lines may have had some flaws, but they were at least funded, and may not even be something that can be cancelled at this point without severe financial penalties.
Rob Ford will build it. He said so on YouTube.
I'm not clear on how someone who promises fiscal restraint will find the billions of dollars to build new subway lines for what is already the most expensive transit system in North America, while depriving underserved parts of the inner suburbs of light rapid transit that was about to start actual construction.
I do not want to take LRT to Jane and Finch. That place is yucky. I want to ride the subway to the Walmart in Scarborough. Rob Ford will build this for me.
Don't you think it might be relevant that urban LRT lines were recently built in Charlotte, Houston, Jersey City, Salt Lake, Phoenix, Seattle, and several other cities that needed mass transit but could not afford subways?
No.
Or that similar decisions are being reached in cities like Atlanta, Honolulu, and San Francisco as they plan for LRT?
There is no snow in those places.
Ottawa is planning for LRT. And Minneapolis, Denver, Edmonton, and Calgary use it without problems.
Those are all terrible hockey teams. Light rail is for losers. Rob Ford is a winner. Winners ride a subway.
The only new underground subway line under construction in the United States or Canada is in New York City, and it started 40 years ago. No one is building subways other than short extensions to existing lines.
I've never been to any other city. What is this New York you speak of? Is it in Etobicoke?
Your lack of comprehension and foresight is starting to worry me. You want to remove streetcars when others are building them, increasing traffic when you think you are reducing it, and plan on subway lines that will never actually happen. This is the vision of transit that you voted for?
Yes. Now where is that streetcar? I must ride it to get to my SUV that I left parked in a bike lane.